You're watching Moon News with your hosts, Sully Wogatre and Unit PXL97. Moon News, the only moon-based station covering Earth events, broadcasting in 6,918 languages. Get a truly outside perspective.
For your perusal.
Good morning, and thanks for tuning in to Moon News. Earthling technology and society are still in their primitive stages, and humans are fighting one another again. But what else is new? This week, robots and their use in human war. And we'll be beginning our coverage of the 2012 U.S. election. Plus, we have a special feature on illegal aliens.
But first, let's head over to the lovely Majestica Fuentes in our weather center.
I'm Majestica Fuentes at Moon News with your national forecast for this Sunday. So we have a slow-moving front stretching from the upper Midwest, the northern plains, down into the Tennessee Valley and up into New England. We could see some severe weather along the Canadian border, as well as across the plains and into the Rockies going into Monday. And do you know who really needs rain these days? Texas and the Oklahoma Panhandle. The temperature is just hot, like really, really hot. And they're still getting triple-digit hits, and they haven't had any rain in a really fucking long time. Oops, I just said fucking. On Monday, it's only going to get hotter, expanding into Kansas and Arizona. Also, it's going to be steamy hot to the south into Florida. In the Northeast, it's looking pretty seasonal, remaining into the 60s and 70s, and it's going to be cool across the Pacific Northwest.
Thanks, Majestica. First up tonight. In the past few months, the U.S. government has turned increasingly towards the use of unmanned drones to take out their enemies, angering both the governments and the civilian populations of the country where they are used. The facts are, they've been doing it in Yemen, Syria, Pakistan, and Afghanistan.
But what about the long-term psychological effects on the robots themselves?
It's fucking terrible. I can still hear the screams of the children in my portable audio microphone. The humans use me like a tool for the killing so they don't have to experience the moral distastefulness of violence. But what about us drones, man? They never think about all this killing wears away our electronic brains.
Yeah, the fact of the matter is, using robots to do your bidding may work for a news show, but in the drone wars, using machines to do your bidding is going over to the dark side. This week, Santorum formally announced his bid for the 2012 Republican nomination for president.
The frothy mixture of lube and fecal matter that is sometimes the byproduct.
Whoa! Hey, no, not that Santorum. That was just something Earthling made up to make fun of it.
I accessed the human internet database to obtain this information.
No. Former senator from Pennsylvania and member of the Republican Party, Rick Santorum.
Oh, Rick Santorum. You must be specific.
I'm ready to do what has to be done for the next generation, with the courage to fight for freedom, with the courage to fight for America.
Yeah, this is the guy. He doesn't stand a chance at the presidency. Look at these poll numbers. He's getting beaten by somebody and nobody. I kind of feel sorry for him.
I am incapable of emotion.
You know, PXL, it seems strange that a candidate for president of the United States would be a contributor on a TV news station.
It is not strange. In fact, several past and future Republican presidential candidates are on the payroll at Fox News, including Mike Huckabee, Sarah Palin, Newt Gingrich, and of course, Rick Santorum. In many societies, small groups of individuals have realized that information can be used as a tool for pacifying and controlling the masses.
You got that right. They even want to control each other's sexual behavior. Santorum was asked if he believed that homosexual Earthlings in America should be forbidden by law from practicing sodomy. For our alien viewers, this is where one human male inserts his reproductive organ into the anal cavity of another human male.
The byproduct of which would be Santorum.
Would you forget about that? Some humans have decided that when other humans sodomize each other, they should be punitively punished. Everyone seems to be very worried about what is happening to sexual organs down there. Maybe they have some sort of unseen chemical properties we don't know about.
Rick Santorum has even compared homosexual sex to pedophilia and bestiality, saying, "That's not to pick on homosexuality. It's not, man on child, man on dog, or whatever the case may be."
I don't get it. These humans have a beautiful planet and plenty of resources, but they squander them, wasting their time trying to regulate anal sex.
I calculate that this will be the final showdown of the US 2012 election.
Obama versus Romney, huh? And that was Jim Lair moderating in the middle? Interesting, PXL97. I guess we'll have to follow the humans and find out. A group of pinkish-beige earthlings in the state of Alabama have recently enacted measures to keep another group of brown-skinned earthlings out. They call them illegal aliens, because one group comes from across an imaginary line, and because they do not hold a plastic card that signifies their entitlement as a person who co-owns the land delineated by that line. They are not allowed to share those parts of the earth. They want to track them down, take them into custody, and remove them from that area.
This doesn't bode well for the Intergalactic Council's decision on whether or not we should make first contact with the Earthlings.
I know, it's pretty scary. I hate to imagine what they'd do to me. The measure would make it a crime to give an illegal alien a ride in a car, or police would be allowed to arrest anyone suspected of being an illegal immigrant.
See your papers? I don't think I have them on me.
Human beings. The more they fight with themselves, the more they lose track of themselves. Their fate is like an image caught in a mirror. They are linked, and if they deny the other, they deny themselves. Well, that's all from Moon News. To end this week's show, we'll leave you with a Mad Lib in honor of Leonard B. Stern, creator of Mad Libs and executive producer of Get Smart. He died this week at 88.
Hmm.